We're just doing some arts and crafts. We've opened these hand crayons. They're okay. Don't you think you have to press a bit hard though?
I don't think.
No? Oh, that wasn't too bad. I'm just trying to show Maxie not to put minis in mouth though. He's a little bit confused.
You come and give me a hug. Come and give me a hug. No, probably not. No. Yeah. 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 You did it. Oh. Hey.
He's so excited. He's finally wearing his little Marvel pyjamas that Harry picked out last night. The ones that we bought over Christmas.
You gotta use that. No. Oh. You did. Ooh.
Good afternoon, welcome back. Maxie's just having a snooze. It is like late afternoon now. Me and Harry, I've just made sausage rolls. There they are, looking very nice. For some reason our lights upstairs are not working and Harry's been trying to figure it out pretty much all day. We have got someone coming on like an emergency call out, but they said it's 24 hours. And what time did you log it this morning? Was it like 10ish? Yeah, so it could be like this time, 10 o'clock tomorrow. So yeah, that's basically it. For some reason, what is it, Harry, when you put the switch on upstairs? Actually, do you know what? Let's not even get into it. Harry's just looking at me like, really, woman? I'm not going to be able to explain it, but basically we've got no upstairs lights. So yeah, I'm just going to have my sausage roll. Max really loved the crayons, but he did keep trying to put them in his mouth. Don't think, obviously he doesn't really understand what they're for yet, but yeah, he enjoyed watching Daddy do some drawing, so that was nice. Hello everyone. I would say morning, but it's not morning, it's afternoon. I started filming Sunday. We ended up having a roast. Harry could not figure out the electrics for upstairs. And I kind of feel like we went into the week on just a bit of a meh, because obviously we were still waiting for an electrician to come out. Harry called them Monday and they hadn't even logged it, even though they said that we were supposed to be priority because we've got a baby. In the end, Harry came home from work. His work let him go, and he actually figured out what the problem was. I'm not even going to go into it because I can't process, and it's hard to explain for me. But he figured it out, thank God, and we got our refund as well, so we didn't have to pay any fees because obviously the electrician didn't even come. So yeah, there was that. Max is teething so bad. He had me up last night between 3 and 4:50. I think he'd woke me up at, I think, midnight as well. I feel like an absolute zombie. What's wrong, Robert? Is it his teeth? What else? Yeah, so I've just kind of not filmed. I just feel a bit rubbish this week, and everything is everything feels a little bit harder and a little bit more overwhelming, obviously, when your baby is not feeling themselves and not feeling great. So yeah, what was I saying? Like, obviously everything feels a little bit, everything feels a little bit more like overwhelming and just like, because obviously I'm tired, I've not slept, Max is not feeling well, so I know that he needs me more, and everything else is just piling on top of me. So I just feel a little bit rubbish, and I honestly, I wasn't actually even going to bother vlogging because I actually feel that rubbish. But I actually thought, do you know what? This is motherhood. This is motherhood in all its glory. There are really hard days when you feel tired, you feel like my body hurts because I haven't slept properly. I also have got a sore throat. Like, I literally just feel like it's one thing after another because you feel... And then your baby's unwell and there's nothing that you can do. Like, Max is teething so bad, and like, I've given him Calpol, I've given him gel, he's refusing his food. Luckily he's still having hello. Luckily he's still like having his feeds as normal, breastfeeding as normal, so like that's like one thing that keeps my mind at ease. So but it's hard when obviously they're in pain and there's nothing that you can do. I think as well, Max has banged his head 2 or 3 times in the last, what'll be Wednesday, 3 days, because obviously he's crawling and obviously he's exploring. I know it's gonna happen, but like then obviously he's upset, and then yeah, it's just everything just feels like a lot. But yeah, as I said, like, I suppose this is motherhood. Like, there are going to be harder days, there are going to be difficult times. I suppose I just bring you along with me for the ride. I have clean wash in there. Everything is piled up onto this coffee table at the moment because Max has discovered how to stand up, like pull himself to stand in. But obviously because he's crawling, he's getting everything, so we've just chucked everything in here. But I need to sort it because he's now obviously like being able to stand up. So like, it's just like the nappy caddy and bits and bobs like that. Some of my old artwork from like college and photos and books, and yeah, I've got washing up there. So yeah, as I said, it's just a lot. I'm trying really hard as well not to be... Hello, Bobby. Not to be too hard on myself. You okay? I'm trying not to be too hard on myself because, as I said, Max needs me right now, but it is really hard as well. Like, I don't think anyone talks about it. It's like, you know what, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. And I've said it myself to other mums, and you know, but it is easier said than done because, like, for someone like me, like, I feel so much better when I've got a tidy house. Like, it's like clear and like my mind is then clear. But like, I'm also trying to find this balance, I suppose, where like I said, I'm not being so hard on myself. I feel like I'm just rambling now, so I'm just going to stop. But I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. It is just really difficult to find that balance sometimes. I suppose one thing that can put my mind at ease is that we went to a baby group this week and I weighed Max, and he has gone up from the 50th percentile to the 75th percentile. So I am really chuffed about that. He's breastfeeding. He's obviously eating these like 3 small meals a day now. So I'm super chuffed about it, but obviously now that he's teething, like obviously he's been off of these meals and stuff, so he might end up losing a little bit of weight. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully it's just a couple of days or so. But I do know some mums have said like their baby's gone off their food for like sort of five days at a time, so I don't know, we'll see. At the moment it just seems like today, and last night he didn't really want much of his food. So yeah, but like really chuffed with like obviously like the weight gain and stuff. And it was really nice, like we hadn't been to baby group in like quite a while just because of illness and just like busyness of like Christmas and stuff. And what have you got? Yeah, and like obviously you got to see like his little buddies and like play with them, and it was really nice. But like he's so funny because like he was like crawling off into the middle of the group, and then like because he couldn't see me because he'd crawled away from me, he started crying, bless him. But he was like really happy and like really loud, and he actually crawled off the mat onto a different part of like the room, and like he went through like this little like rainbow tunnel for the first time, and it was just really nice. Like I suppose some like firsts. Yes. But yeah, I just feel just shattered. So I'm gonna try and do a few bits, but I'm not gonna beat myself up. Like I said, I'm really just gonna do what I can. And I am really lucky. Like I always say, you know, like about Harry, like my husband, because like he really isn't like the type of person that's like, oh, why is the house not clean, or what have you done all day, and blah blah blah. Like I've said a few times to him, like, oh, I need to do this, oh, I need to do that, and he's like, just relax, like, just do what you. Oh, it's not your birthday yet. This cactus, honestly. What's he doing? I feel like maybe the easiest thing to start with is going to be potentially the washing. I could be wrong though. Maybe this first, actually. This was Max's lunch. He ate, what, one and a bit pieces of pear. I made him some pasta and some sauce, and he just basically didn't eat any of it, like one spoonful. So I'm gonna tidy this up. Oh, Maxie, what's wrong? You got your spoon? He's got another spoon down there. He's just had a nap. He's just woken up, so while he's just happy, I'm gonna quickly try and sort this mess on the bedroom floor at the moment. Yeah. When I was downstairs before he had his nap, I was going to do the coffee table, and I thought, oh, I'll do the washing. I didn't do either of those things. Oh no, you can't have that. Ta. Ta 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 ta. Thank you. I didn't end up doing either of that, and I ended up just cleaning up the kitchen basically. Like leftovers. I had pasta for lunch as well, so putting that all in the fridge and sorting the kitchen out. So kitchen's done, but I haven't touched anything else downstairs, and then Max needed a nap. So I think I'm just gonna, like I said, just quickly sort this mess out on the floor. I've just put all the washing away. I've just left our new bed in there because I'm going to do the bed at some point, but little baby steps. I think that I'm just going to get me and Max ready, and I think I'm just going to go out for a walk. There you go. Sometimes I feel like a walk does the world of good, so I'm going to get me and Max ready, and then we're going to go out for a little bit. Quite the ordeal getting this one dressed, but he's wearing grey joggers, and he's got this lovely, like, oh, bless you, it's like sage green hoodie, and then underneath he's got long sleeve top with elephants, and then underneath that he's got a vest as well, because it's a bit chilly outside. It's a bit chilly. Oh, ready? A steady. Ah. Stop licking my hair! Right, we are out for a walk. It is bloody freezing. I definitely should put a scarf or a hat on or something, but I didn't. But I feel better already being out in the fresh air, so that's good. Maxine is all snuggled up in the buggy. My face is stinging. It is so cold. I normally do about 40-ish minutes to an hour. I try to, like for the walks and stuff, but I don't even know if we're going to make it to half an hour. I think we're at like 20 minutes at the minute, but we're heading home now because it's freezing. Luckily Max is nice and toasty in there. But my skin is stinging. It is so cold. Luckily my headphones are actually keeping my ears warm, and this thing is keeping my hands warm. Everything else I am frozen. I hate the cold. Good morning everyone. I stopped filming. I was having a really bad not bad day, but just like a really hard, like just a really tough time, I think. So I just focused on myself and I just focused on Max for the day, and I feel much better for it. So yeah, I don't really know where we was at. The coffee table is still the same. However, most of the washing is gone. I did another load of washing yesterday, just the bedding and stuff. What else? We went to baby group, another baby group. So obviously we went to one baby group, which I think I told you about. I weighed him and he went from the 50th percentile to the 75th percentile, which is amazing. But then obviously he was teething and yeah, so I don't know if he's going to lose any weight. He is still a little bit off of his food. He's like being quite fussy at the moment, and I think it's because his teeth are still hurting. So that was that, but then we ended up going to another baby group yesterday, and it was really nice just to like sit and chat with some other mums, and I think it just made me feel a lot better as well. So and it's weird, I recently just posted a TikTok literally this morning, just about going to the baby group and things like that, and it's so true. Like more often than not, it's more about you as a mum connecting with other mums than it is for your actual baby, especially in those early days. Like, I remember going to our first group when Max was about 5 weeks old, and he slept the first 2 or 3 times the whole time. And there's so much anxiousness that comes with it. What have you got? Max does this clicky thing with his tongue. Harry's taught him how to do it and he just does it. But yeah, I remember there was so much anxiousness that came with like actually getting out of the house by yourself with a newborn. You know, like, what if I need to breastfeed him and he doesn't latch properly, and what if he cries the whole time, and will anyone talk to me, and things like that. So I've just posted a TikTok about it, but it is so true. And like, I often find the times where I feel really rubbish and I really can't be bothered to go out, I really don't want to, go, I don't feel up to it. Sometimes I just sit in that, and sometimes I just won't go. And then other times I really push myself just to make the effort and go, and then I end up feeling 100 times better. So, I mean, it is just trying to find a balance, I think, with everything in motherhood. So, but yeah, we went to group and we ended up having a really good time. I ended up feeling so much better. What else did we do? Max didn't sleep pretty much the whole day until about 2 something yesterday. He had a late afternoon nap. Oh my goodness! But we didn't end up going for a walk because it was so late by the time we'd got back from the group and he hadn't slept and things. So I'm aiming for us to go for a walk today. It is absolutely freezing still, so fingers crossed we will be okay. Max has got his snowsuit. I'm gonna just wrap up extra few layers, scarf and stuff. Although I do feel better mentally. Be careful on that, please. I'm gonna bang your head. Although I do feel better mentally, I am absolutely exhausted. Max has been up like the last 2-3 nights now. What are we? Thursday, Friday. We're Friday now. So yeah, the last, I'd say 3 nights, 3 or 4 nights maybe, I can't actually remember. Pretty much the whole week, I would say. He's been up every 2 to 3 hours, and obviously because he's teething, so I am absolutely shattered. And I also feel a little bit under the weather, and I don't know if it's like where I've been feeling a bit low, feeling a little bit stressed, just the weather generally, you know, everything. I know everything plays a part in everything, but I have got a bit of a sore throat. But mentally, I feel so much better. So yeah, and again, like what I was saying the other day as well, is like, you know, really trying to find that balance between like, right, I need to do stuff, things need to be done around the house, you know, whatever, but also trying to be kind to myself. Like, you know, I'm only human and I can only do so much in a day, and it is really hard trying to find that balance sometimes. So yeah, I always say to myself, manageable pieces, small manageable pieces, try and do what you can. Max has also discovered how to pull himself up to standing, which is terrifying, incredible, but terrifying. And everything that I put on the coffee table, I might as well now move to the next level, which would be, oh, don't touch that. He's trying to get the glass. What are you doing? So yeah, I'm going to have to move all of this, like, and maybe just put it away rather than just move it up a level. I don't know, we'll see. See how I'm feeling. It is also day 11 of yoga with Adrian. Now, I bet you didn't think that I was still going. It is really hard to like stick to something, like, but I suppose like new habits, small things at a time. And yeah, we're on day 11. So I'm literally just getting ready to do it. Max had me up really early this morning. Compared to normally, like normally we get up at like between 8:30 and 9:30. And this morning he woke up, I think because Harry got up and I think he heard Harry, and he could see the downstairs light was on. So yeah, he ended up getting me up at, I think it was like 6:40. So I made him breakfast and everything, and then by the time I had done his breakfast, he didn't want it and he wanted to go back to sleep. So he technically hasn't had breakfast, he's just had milk. He's had like 2 or 3 feeds, but again I think it is because his teeth are hurting. What have you got? I've had my breakfast and then I did some editing while he went back to sleep, so hopefully I can get all of that done. Max is quite happy playing at the moment. I'm going to do yoga. It's 17 minutes today.
Hello my sweet friends, welcome back to Flow.
So I'm going to do the yoga while Max is happily playing, and then after yoga I'm going to do some breakfast, and then fingers crossed we are going to go for a walk. Max, can you leave the blind please? Cheeky bum! Right, day 11 is finished. That was actually a really good practice. It was like really nice stretches, and yeah, so I feel amazing. Now I'm going to do Max's breakfast, second breakfast because he didn't eat the first one, and then we're going to get ready for a walk. This morning I tried Max with a little bit of egg, avocado and some honeydew melon. He didn't want any of it basically. He had like 1 bite of the honeydew melon and then he threw the rest away. So now I am just making him some porridge with a bit of breast milk and a little bit of cherry puree. See if he wants this. It might just be a little bit softer for him. And I've put some honeydew melon in his plate as well to see if he wants that. And then I am just having, I suppose, my second breakfast. A little bit of toast, avocado and egg. Right, we are out for our walk. Like, a really nice thing just happened. So I was walking past like a few houses and I saw this mum and she had 2 babies. Not 1 baby, 2 babies. And she said, morning. I was like, morning. And then I was like, sorry, did I see 2 babies? And she was like, yeah, they're twins. And I was like, oh my goodness. And basically I just stopped and just said like what an amazing job she was doing and that she was a superhero. I was like, I'm finding it hard to get out of the house with just my 1 baby, let alone 2. So I was like, you're doing an amazing job. And I just think she was so lovely and like so like, oh, thank you. Like, but I know how good it feels when someone says like you're doing a good job as a mum to me, or you're wearing something nice, or where did you get that top from, or I know how that makes me feel. So I think it's like really nice to be able to like compliment other mums as well, basically, and just even to let them know that like, oh, you're doing a great job. Just a nice thing to say, really, isn't it? Encouraging other mums, other women, empowering women, I suppose. So yeah, this is your sign. If you're watching this video right now, make sure you say something nice to your mum, or a mum that you see in the street, a mum that you see while you're shopping, just anything, because yeah, it makes you feel good about yourself as well. Like, I feel amazing that I was able to do something nice. So but yeah, we made friends. We made friends, and this is the other thing, it's so important just to like, if you can, just like try and push yourself to be the best version of yourself, thrive for better, but push yourself out of your comfort zone to go and make friends, I suppose. You know, it's not always going to be easy, it won't always be that plain sailing, and it hasn't been previously, but yeah, I feel good. Now I'm going to finish the rest of our walk. I'm trying to aim for an hour, but who knows, we'll see. So we did just over I think about 45 minutes for the walk, and then we went straight to Tesco's. I put him straight in the car, put Max straight in the car. We went to Tesco's. I just wanted something to eat, just something for my lunch. I was going to get a meal deal originally, but then in the reduced section they had loads of curries. It's like this one, £2.49, and then down to £1.54, and they're suitable for freezing as well. So I got that one, and then I got 4 butter chicken. Me and Harry love a butter chicken. And these ones were a little bit more, £2.14. So £2.14, and that was £1.54. So I'm going to freeze these, and me and Harry can have these for lunches for the coming week. I also got some melty sticks for Max. I got some jam donuts, obviously, and I got some Kinder Buenos. Now, I don't know if it's because we've been out in the cold, but during our walk, I can really feel cold. And now I feel like all I'm doing is like sniffling, so that's not a good sign. So I'm just heating up one of the other curries so that I can eat something now. I'm going to make Max something to eat as well. And then I think we're just going to get back in bed for his afternoon nap, to be honest. But I'm really starting to feel quite rough, so yeah, I don't know, we'll see. It's your tractor! I don't know where all the animals have gone. They're just everywhere, aren't they? The great thing about this tractor is that it actually moves. Max absolutely loves that tractor. And he'll just like, now that he's crawling, he'll just like crawl after it. And I needed some storage baskets, didn't I? I mean, not that it's doing much, like there's stuff everywhere. But how nice are these? I think we're going to get some more. Originally I bought this for his bedroom because obviously he's got the like safari jungle theme, and he's got like beige, like that's sort of like the base colour for like the wallpaper. But yeah, we ended up just putting them down here. I really need to look at maybe sorting out some like toy rotation because there's a lot out and it's overwhelming for me, let alone for Max. So I am going to be seeing at some point if I can like try and put some of the stuff away and then rotate the toys. But yeah, it's just space at the moment. This unit needs to be sorted out, like all the stuff inside it. Harry's got some bits in a carry bag up there and stuff. So once they're cleared out, I might be able to put some more stuff in the TV cabinet. But yeah, it's just like, I mean, the books are all in one box at the moment, but like the rest of it is just yeah, it's a bit all over the place. There's stuff everywhere, isn't there? So yeah, at the moment everything is in there. Maxie's starting to love the ball pit as well. I'm really glad that he likes this. So really didn't like it at first, but took a few like attempts to get him in, but once he was in, he's loving it now. We bought the baskets from AliExpress. They were, I think, about £5 or £6 for both of them, which I thought was really, really good. Careful. But yeah, I'm really, really chuffed with these. I just feel like they just look so lovely. And for the price as well, like, come on. £2 something each, £3 something each. Amazing. So yeah, I think we'll get probably another 2 for his bedroom and just keep these ones down here for the minute. His bedroom is also absolutely crazy because he's got more toys upstairs. I started to try and like separate the toys, so like if he had like 2 shape sorters, I had one upstairs, one down. Then he had more shape sorters, and then yeah, it's just a bit much. He's got loads and loads of stuff, which we're really, really grateful for, but it is really overwhelming as well trying to like organise it all. So yeah, he's got a lot of stuff in his bedroom, all over the floor. So yeah, I'll probably show you that when we go up as well. So this is Maxie's room currently. So yeah, again with the storage, I am going to use that activity cube as some storage. and that box needs to go back up there. So have put some toys in there as well that he's not really using straight away. So the only other thing I can do is that drawer underneath the cot, maybe something there. But yeah, really I'd like some more baskets. The state of it. So I've got this storage box. I've got more toys here. He's got like weaning stuff and bottles in there. But I have put his Noah's Ark in there as well because he's not really playing with that yet. And then these are some of his older toys. So like the activity triangle, his turtle, his shaker, and then these are new. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to use this activity cube as like some storage, and then this one as well needs to go back on the wardrobe, on top of the wardrobe, so I'm going to use that as some storage as well. The only other thing I can do is obviously underneath his cot try and utilise the space under there, because there's not, I don't know if I can open it. Oh. Move that one out of the way. He's got so many books in here for when he gets bigger. Yeah, I mean, there's not loads in here. Maybe he's half or something for like his toys. I'm not sure. And then he's got his New Year's Eve box round there as well. I'm not getting up right now, but it's round there and that's full as well. Oh, I'm gonna have to sort something. I've just unboxed this one that my mum and dad got for Max. How cute is that? Max has actually got, I don't know if you can see, it's like right there. It's like a rainbow one that we bought him. But yeah, that one's really nice as well. So you got two. Oh dear, lots and lots of toys. I've started to put a few bits in, some books for like, he really doesn't need these now. These are like a lot older. So they can go at the back, and then some toys that he doesn't play with like all the time. Just like, I'll keep out like his most favourite things maybe. Oh, I don't know. This is hard. Right, so I've just put all of his like soft toys in his Christmas Eve box. I can go over there, Maxie. Beep beep. And then in here I've just popped the toys, books, just as and where. I've just left out like the ones that I feel that he plays with the most at this current moment. And then in here it's just like loads of random like loose pieces is what I would call it. So yeah, it's a mixture of like old and new, but just more like loose bits that don't really have much space. And then here I've done kind of like a book caddy. Obviously we used to have this caddy for Max when he was newborn for our room, but obviously we just come and change him like in his unit, and like he's got all of his stuff there. It's just easier now. So I changed this into a little book caddy, so I thought this was really, really nice actually. But obviously it's just not big enough for every single one of the books. So yeah, already that looks so much better. I'm gonna get Harry to put that box on top of the wardrobe for later. So yeah, we've got this little bear mirror that Max got for Christmas. I'm thinking it could go like on one of these panels maybe. I'm not sure. His face. We brought Max to see the animals in Pets at Home. His little face. Ride along. Having some lunch. I realised I just completely stopped filming. We ended up having dinner and it was just, yeah. I'm really not feeling well. I've got like a proper cold and everything now. Harry's got another cold. Max is still teething. But yeah, we've been out this morning. We went to Aldi's to do a food shop. We took Max in to see like the animals at Pets at Home. Which, I mean, I don't think he was that bothered, but he did have a look. What was that? We went into B&M and we bought Max a little toy for his birthday to put away for his birthday. It was like on sale. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Max is just having some lunch now. And he keeps making a screaming noise. Definitely experimenting. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So Max has just got chicken and tomato sauce. He's got some grated cheese, and then he's got kiwi and banana as well. Audi have got their baby and toddler event on at the moment. It started on Thursday, but we just hadn't had a chance to go. What? You got some cheese? Ready? Cheese. You like cheese, don't you? Yeah, so we went today with Harry, and we actually ended up buying a baby gate for upstairs. It was $17.99, so Harry's literally just trying to fit it all on now. It had some really nice stuff actually, and like really reasonable prices. We didn't really buy anything apart from the baby gate. I did buy Max they've got a Fox comforter. He loves his soft comforters, so yeah, we got him a Fox one. That was like $1.99 I think. So yeah, it's been pretty chilled. So yeah, I feel like this vlog's been a bit all over the place. It's been a bit up and down. But I suppose I've felt a bit up and down as well, so I suppose it makes sense that it would be like that. Yesterday, it is Sunday today by the way, but yesterday, Saturday, while Max had his afternoon nap, me and Harry actually just had some like me time. So like I actually read a few chapters of my book, and Harry got to watch some bits on YouTube that he wanted to watch, and just like really chill out. You got some more? So like I feel like that kind of like made me feel a lot better and like clearer, and yeah, so like mentally I feel a lot better, but obviously physically I've got a cold and I feel a little bit rubbish for that. I do feel like I'm getting a bit of a sore throat still, but I mean it comes and it goes, so yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I know it has been a bit all over the place, but I suppose it's just one of those weeks. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next one.